Hi guys, and welcome to episode 3 of my Rising Lord short series. So, as you remember, episode 2 went horribly wrong in the end, and we had no chance. We had fully blocked in. The AI, I was too ambitious. I put the AI on such a hard difficulty, and on aggressive, it was too much for me, especially when I'm brand new to this game. Toned it down, gone on the same map, but we are on the opposite side. So, that's where we were before, Trenton. We're now here in Zatek. We're still going for that same position, which is round 36 is where we ended off. We're now on round 33. I have changed my faction though. I've gone from the French to the English, and the reason is because the English have better shepherds, I believe, which I wanted to go for this time, try and go into cattle, and they also have good longbowmen, which is something I want to use quite a lot of. So one mistake, as you remember I made last time, is I went into battle with an enemy sort of county that had a militia. So you see they have a garrison. They're both actually, in this case, have a garrison. There's nothing I can do about that. But the garrison just gives, I think, a little company of 80 troops, 80 spearmen. I am going to prepare much more this time with a much bigger army. The AI in this amount of time has only actually claimed one county, whereas obviously even before the AI had taken 4 new counties by turn 36, so it's much, it's not more laid back, because the AI still is putting up a fight, but it's much slower pace. It gives me more time to do my own thing. So I'm going to build a big army. I've bought 75 swords and 75 armour, so I'm going to get some more swordsmen, and I'm also producing my own crossbows. Crossbows are only, or range weapons, sorry, are only wood. Really easy, we can produce it ourselves. But what I can also do is produce, and I didn't do this before, I don't know why, but produce my own swords and heavy armour, because it only takes iron and wood. And iron is actually really cheap. It's only about 4 coins per unit on the market. And if I take this one down here, this one in the south, it actually has its own iron mine. So producing my own armour will be really, really useful in the future. So that is what I'm going to do. So yeah, looking at my setup, I've just got some dwellings here, bathhouse, church, and inn. And then I've got the 2 farms with the windmills and a cattle farm with a small upgrade. And now I'm going to be upping my army. So we've got 140 crossbows, and with the longbowmen, longbow units should be a lot better. But this is what I was talking about. You can see here, as I add more troops, it actually brings the morale down. So I'm going to go to 158 troops, because these are archers. They shouldn't really be attacked anyway. I should, if I'm playing correct, get them in a position where they can't be attacked. But you probably watch forward and I get them killed instantly. But that is why I'm going to up them. But with the swordsmen, again, if I up them, these are a unit I want with high morale. So I'm going to put the swordsmen on maybe... They're at 20, so I'll move them to maybe 40. And then I'm going to add another unit here. 50. And I also do want to split it up, because it means I can cover more ground. And because we also got to remember is one company only gets 1 retaliation, so having the same amount of units but split up into more companies means you get more retaliations, and it means you can actually specialise and be a bit more flexible. Anyway, so we've got our swordsmen there, 75 extra swordsmen. I don't know if I want peasants or not. I think I'm going to say no to peasants, so we've just got extra longwomen and some more swordsmen. I have got a little bit more cash, and more cash coming in, so I think I'm going to, save army. I think I'm going to wait for a merchant to arrive, buy some more gear, and get some more swordsmen, and then try and take Pilsen down here. So actually having the armies is quite good, because the armies act as an almost like population control. Because you can see here, I'm over my population. Once I reach 4,000, I'll get a beggar, which reduces happiness and health. But by getting troops in the army, I reduce my population, which means I don't actually get that beggar. So raising an army, yes, it does cost you money. We can see here, actually very little, 32 coins. Wow, get me more troops, please. So let's get these, we've got these 2 troops here. I'm making, put them there, so I'm making a lot of bows still. We've got 92. I'm trying to keep getting... So I will have 250 archers, because I've got a card which ups the amount of damage one unit does. If I have tons of archers in one group, they do, I think it's 75% more damage on the next attack, so I can really up the amount of damage they do. I've got 365 troops. This already is more troops that I had before when on my previous save, and they're better. I had about 200 peasants in my other army before. These guys, a lot of longbowmen, good amount of swordsmen, but I do want more swordsmen, so I'm going to wait for that merchant to arrive. I'm happy with the amount of longbowmen I've got though. I'm going to switch this to heavy armour. Ooh, that does use 75 per tick. Sorry, per turn. That is quite a lot, but it does make 44 actually, which I could sell because it cost me 4 coins to buy 1 iron. I use about 2 per helmet, just under. Let's see how much I can sell it for. Well, I'm gonna have to wait for a merchant to arrive. Never mind. Just keep going. We're doing good for happiness though. I did lose a worker here. Less 88. Now let's switch to swords. Still no merchant. There we go. They've actually got nothing more they can do. Half of all cows and sheep perished. Ugh, you're kidding me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of them out. Put them in the stone mine. You in the stone mine, because I can actually sell this stone for 2 coins. So not very much, but better than nothing. And I'm going to take you out and put you in the stone mine as well. Still haven't had a damn merchant. Right, we'll accept your alliance. We haven't had a damn merchant yet. I've got 5,000 coins. I can actually buy a lot of armour. I can have a huge army. And with this huge army raised, I can just go and take another county and another county. I don't need to stop. I may lose a lot of troops, but I just come back and get some more army being built. But once I've got this county, producing that iron, I can really get hunkered down on producing my own equipment. What I've done is I've just moved one of the peasants into the paddocks here. Even though it's saying he's green, so he's not at full efficiency, it has massively upped our cattle production. So I am going to leave him there. And boom, look at this, we have a merchant. So I'm going to buy a little bit. Actually, no, we're going to take this county. That's okay. I'm going to buy a lot of swords. So you can see it really is beneficial to produce our own stuff. It takes, what, 1.7 iron to make a helmet? So that's 8 coins compared to 25 coins to buy one. But selling it, it really isn't actually very effective. 6 coins really isn't very much. But yeah. In fact, I think you make a loss if you sell the helmets. So there's no point selling them. Right, so we can buy... Can we buy 100? It's going to be 188. And then, so yeah, we're going to need about... And how many of these can we get? Oh, look at this. Oh, we don't have enough money. We don't have enough money, but we're close. Just turn these down a bit. Wow. Our army's going to be huge. And we've got spare workers anyway, like this stone worker. We don't need him or these carpenters. So. Oh, actually, look at this. As our army's just sitting here, the morale's increased. They've gone from the low 1s to high 1s or low 2s. So is that because they're just sitting there resting? I think it is. And I saw something about how certain buildings improve the morales of armies. So that is a feature, it seems. If you have an army just sitting in a town, especially a town with a lot of morale boosting buildings, it increases the morale over time. That's interesting. I didn't notice that. So my plan of wanting to go to a county and then instantly moving on to the next county probably won't work, because actually the morale will probably be quite low for the troops. So now that I know this is the case, I'm going to actually up the morale, not up the morale, up the troop count. Let's say about 120 in each. About 140 in this one. There we go. Yes, save army. So we now actually have a very nice, sizable army. Earning a good amount of money. We're doing quite good here. We're equilibrium oh my god, I can't speak. Equilibrium position for our population is around this point, around 3,500. It's in the 3,000, so we've got enough workers. And now, I'm actually going to take you off, put you there, so we're going to get more stone. Could even try and up our population, but I'm not going to. Right, this should be enough. We have got, what is this? Almost 300 swordsmen. 20 spearmen is really small, actually. And I think I might want to up that. Even though spearmen aren't particularly good, I worry that having just those spearmen there, losing them will be a big morale hit to us. So I think I'm going to up them to a bigger spearman group. So they're not going to be lost. But I think I'll have them back with the longwomen as just a sort of auxiliary protection unit. Right, actually no, I want to push off soon because I do want this iron. I don't want to have to wait too much longer to produce all those spears. So let's just push on now, and I'll just keep those spearmen quite far back. Let's go. On a campaign in the middle of winter. Oh gosh. Right, let's push off, and there's no turning back from this point. Okay, let's go to battle. They have actually quite a lot of troops, but the troops don't know that good. They've got longwomen, but we've got longwomen, and these are English longwomen, much better than these peasant longwomen. They've got a lot of peasants, and they have spears and some swordsmen. So they actually have more tiles than us, but whether those tiles equal to more troops, I don't know. We have, for example, like 250 longwomen on that one tile. They may only have like 80, so let's wait and see. This could be another huge defeat for us, or it could be the game making it seem like the enemy has a much bigger army, but actually they don't. We'll wait and see. 50, 100, 75. So yeah, 75 longwomen there, not particularly very many. I'm going to put these 20 spearmen here, defending back there. Okay, so they do actually have quite a lot of troops, 100 there, 100 there, but spearmen are countered by swordsmen. Plus, we have more swordsmen than they do, with 143 and 128, so they're just 100. But again, they have more troops. So, they're on a hill position. I don't like that. I'm going to have our main troops on this hill position. Peasants are nothing, really. We'll have these troops here, and then the longwomen here. So this is the thing, they have a lot of troops, actually. I'm going to obviously put this on the general. They have a lot of troops, but they're not as good as our troops. So I think this will either be a close battle in our favour, but I still need to pay a lot of attention. So these are our cards. You've got Take Aim, this is the one I was talking about. Extra damage for our longwomen, and I am going to use that. Decoy, it just simply means there's a turn wasted, but that can be good for us while we have range superiority. That's really good, actually. Trap, really like. They have more troops than us, this should be useful. And First Strike, again, very good for our big unit here. So the longwomen have taken a shot and they did 8 damage, that's it. Really nothing. Spearmen, I could pull a big flank and try and come for their crossbowmen, but I don't think they'd even do anything against their crossbowmen, that's how crap they are. I could go for their archers. Yes. I'm going to do that, actually. Push up. We've got our archers here, and I'm going to go Take Aim. Their spearmen, getting a card, and their generals here. So this is a unit you want to focus attacking. Oh, look at that, 11 damage to 62. Holy moly. I wasn't expecting that. Wow. That really does show. They have more counter than us, but our troops are much better. Wow. Their peasants aren't going to stand a damn chance. Okay, so there's spearmen again attacking us on the hill. 83 there. Wow. These swordsmen are really, really good. But yeah, we did actually not get a retaliation there. That's a shame. Got our swordsmen here. And actually, we could take out their general. I'm going to give First Strike on my general. So if someone attacks him, he gets to go first. And I'm going to try and attack these. So we take them out. Oh, yes. That should be crippling morale. Yeah, look at their morale's almost halfway. Their general's out of it. Our swordsmen are here. 26 to 40. Or we can take out their spearmen. Yeah, let's take out their spearmen. They get first strike. And they're dead as well. Look at the morale. Still okay. We've got our longmen who get an extra shot. Not an extra shot, they just do more damage. They don't actually do very much damage, I can't lie. 35 to 53. They are in a woodland actually, so... Actually, yeah, 140 to 150. Less. Yeah, yes, less please. Yes, please. Oh yeah, you're dead. Suck that, peasants. So that's their peasants gone. I'm going to continue to push my troops down here. My longwomen again. Oh, that's why they won't do very much damage. They're in melee range. That's why. So, and they're in a woodland, which is why they take less damage. So we'll just engage their peasants. Ooh. Oh, crippling damage. And now it's time for our swordsmen to do the job. Oh, we won. Oh, well that ended sooner than I thought. We beat them on morale. We need 500 gold, weapons. We only lost 43 people. They lost 500. Which just shows you again, they had quite a lot of troops, but we had very good trained troops of those swordsmen, and I got a lot of longbow. Brilliant. We've just taken the south county of, what's it called? Pilsen, or that's what I'm going to call it anyway. But the inn is on fire. We do need to actually commit some troops to putting that out. So yeah, actually, our army took very little casualties there. Yeah, again, about 20 casualties. We've taken a new county which has access, obviously, to taxes, because we're going to be producing lots of stuff here. But most importantly, the iron mine, which is something we can't get from our home county of, what's it called? Zatek. Or Zatech. So this is going to be a nice little county. And it's got a little garrison, so that's good. We have got one of the other knights here, the purple dudes in the south. I want to race to get this one above. It's also got that's not an iron mine, that's a silver mine. Ooh, now that is something I want. This is a nice little territory. And look at this, they've actually got a wooden castle blocking the bridgeway, which means if you want to attack, you have to attack the castle. And I've never actually had fortified battles in this game, so I have no idea what they're like. So this is an interesting one to take, and this is one I definitely want to take. That silver mine is very appealing to me. And then we've got this one in the north, which nobody can take, unless the Greens took Opava. So there's no rush to take this one. This one, though, is one I want to take, and it'll probably be my next mission, especially when I get a much bigger and stronger army. One thing I do want to say is I just really like this game so far. I love the art style. It's sort of got like that gruely medieval theme to it, but it's got a nice cartoony sort of style. It feels unique and it feels refreshing to me. It's, again, not too sort of cartoony and fake, but it isn't too gory and gruely that it can be off-putting to some people. So I feel it's just right. And I like how clearly you can see what all the roles are. People are putting out the fire there. You've got the shepherds, the beggars. The soldiers look really cool, especially my general, Sir Gerald Fitzrenfred. He looks pretty damn cool, doesn't he? So yeah, I'm going to actually end the video there, guys. I have got a lot done, and at least I think I've got a lot done. We've taken that second county. We have now got access to iron. We're starting to produce our own goods and build up a big, strong army, which we can use to try and push into these more central counties, especially this one. What's it called? Lisny Chechi. I'm messing up all these names. I'm very sorry for anyone who actually knows how to pronounce them. But yeah, we can push into here, get access to more strategic resources such as silver. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave it a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this content, as I think you guys do. But I would appreciate the subscribing as well. And also leave a comment if you've got any advice you want to give, if you're familiar with this game, or if you just want to say anything about the game. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in episode 4.